I not hurt?
No, I'm all right. But here, take these to Mama Sonia's while there's time.
That takes care of Mr. Barry. The girl's upstairs.
By the window.
I leave you in danger?
Never mind, he...
Drop your guns.
It is the Detective Barry. Barry, one moment. I'm so glad to welcome the police. For a minute,
Where's the man that was just in here?
Man, in this room? Monsieur, have you come here to insult me?
Watch it. Hold it till I get back, Charlie. Stay where you are. I hope you will see the wisdom of accompanying these two gentlemen quietly.
Where are you taking me?
To meet an old friend. Decoy là. Charlie. What happened, Charlie?
Hong Kong Charlie, very shame. Very bad policeman. Very bad.
Yeah, very bad, but what happened?
2, 3 men sneak in room. Hong Kong Charlie get best of first 4, but other 6 too many. No can do.
They take their charger?
You betcha.
Did you know any of the men?
Not know any. But all look like plenty tough mud. I think blends of Natasha. You think so, maybe?
Yeah, that might be. You never can tell. Well, Mr. Sepp, what are you doing here?
Oh, just the same old news hound, always sticking around looking for scoops for my paper.
You mean to tell me that you've been inside during the fight?
Oh, no, I waited outside till the shooting was over, then I came inside to view the remains. What happened?
Plenty. I got the dope from that Russian dancer, but while I was chasing one of her partners across the roof, a couple of her friends came in and got her away from Charlie.
They must have been the ones that went outside just as I came inside.
Did you recognize them?
No, but I may be able to give you something to work on. There were 2 cars parked outside, and I took their numbers just for luck. Look, R4T79 and M6T39.
Got an idea.
Operator, police headquarters, traffic bureau.
That's right. Hello, this is Red Barry talking. I want a quick check in car's number R4T79. That's right. M66. That's right, T39. Thanks very much. Hello? Valentine Bain, are you sure? Yes, and the other one? Wing Fu. Thank you very much. Charlie, why would Wing Fu do a thing like that when he's the real owner of the bonds?
I think some very bad mistake. Wing Fu, very honorable gentleman.
Oh, I thought so too, but he's certainly got a lot of explaining to do.
Why have you brought me here?
I think you know the answer to that question quite as well as I do.
I know nothing about it, but I advise you to do something.
You will pardon the interruption. Hello.
The policeman, Red Barry, is on his way to your place of business. I would advise you to be absent.
Only fools condemn themselves by running. I regret I can spare you no more time at present. Perhaps your memory will be better in the morning. Like Wula.
You cannot keep me here against my will.
May I suggest that it is for your own good? The police are coming here. Surely you do not wish me to surrender you to them? Red Barry is coming here. Light this door and bring him to this room when he arrives. Leave the door ajar.
The car that just pulled out looked like Wing Fu's, Red.
All cars look alike at night and at a distance. Look, Mississippi, you better stay here and wait in case I need someone to go for help.
Sure.
I'm from police headquarters. I'd like to speak to Wing Fu.
Mr. Barry, this is a pleasant surprise.
Hello, police headquarters.
Will you excuse me while I finish this telephone conversation?
Go right ahead.
Hello, police headquarters.
Police headquarters. This is Wing Fu of the Oriental Importing Company. I wish to report a stolen car. Yes, it is mine. License number M6039. It was stolen from the 200 block on Hester Street. Thank you. Goodbye. Now, in what way may I serve you?
None, I guess. I was on the trail of that car you just phoned about.
I am afraid I do not quite understand.
Well, I figured in a small matter this evening. Kidnapping. What time did you lose it?
It could have been any time between the hours of 9 and midnight. I was at the home of a friend during those hours.
Whose car was that I just saw drive away from the front?
My friend's, possibly. He brought me home and just left a few moments ago.
Well, I'm right back where I started. I'm sorry to have troubled you. Good night.
Good night.
Shouldn't give me the credit for doing anything, Mississippi, after the way I messed things up.
Oh, cheer up, honey child. You're all cleared up the next time.
There isn't going to be any next time.
What do you mean, Scotty? You taking me off the case?
I've got to. If I keep you on any longer against the commissioner's orders, he'll break you.
But, Mr. Scotty.
Oh, so you're here, are you? Hey, what do you mean by writing tripe like that about Red Berry?
Did you all say tripe?
Yes, I said tripe.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Messes up the biggest case we've had for years, and you make a hero out of him for doing it.
If you're leading up to the point of taking Red off the case, you're too late.
Too late? Oh, no, I'm not too
Oh,
late.
yes, you are too late. I just fired him myself.
Well, if you'd have done it yesterday, he wouldn't have been at that theater last night to keep Bain from rounding up the gang.
Was Vane there last night?
Was I there? Rather.
Well, Barry was busy hanging that shiner on Bain. The crooks were getting away.
I just sure one of the guys jumped me back at the flats.
You can't blame me for that, old boy. After all, the theater was rather dark, and I...
Inspector Scott speaking. It's the theater manager himself. Yes, Mr. Mannix?
Have you found any trace of my dancer yet, Inspector?
No, we haven't, but we've got every available man on the case.
Well, it's nearly time for the matinee, and Natasha's my headline act.
Yes, I know. We're doing everything we can. Vane, hop down to that theater and go over everybody in it with a fine comb.
You're spoofing, old boy.
Spoofing? Look here. Someone in that place has a lead, and I want it.
Me? Go on the street with this, shiner, as you call it? Not me, old boy. Sorry.
A fine addition to the police force.
Well, he's right. Think of his social standing. Send someone else.
Well, whom do you suggest?
Well, how should I know? Use your own judgment.
Thanks, Commissioner. Up to it, Red. Handle it any way you like.
I object to your...
Sorry, Commissioner. I'm taking you at your word.
Keep your blood pressure down, Commissioner.
Well?
You know, I'm still not so sure Wing Fu's as innocent as he makes out.
Y'all don't believe this story about the stolen car?
No, not entirely. It's too perfect. Things just don't happen like that. Look, Mrs. Sip, why don't you drop me off at the theater and then go on down and have a talk with him?
What about?
Well, get his story about the stolen bonds for your paper, and then keep your eyes open. Will you do it for me?
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
I trust your memory about the bonds has improved after a night of rest.
Why have you taken my clothes and dressed me like this?
For several reasons. Chiefly because you are less likely to attempt escape in a garment so, shall we say, unusual? Now, where are the bonds your friend stole from me?
They're not your bonds, they're mine. They were taken from...
I know, from your father by the Russian government after he was killed. But they were given to me for a definite purpose.
I shall never tell you where they are. They are mine, and they belong to others like me.
Enter.
Cho con nuôi ăn chiên này.
We shall continue this interesting discussion later.
My answer shall remain the same.
That remains to be seen.
I'm from the Daily Press. My paper was hoping you'd be willing to give us your story about the stolen bond.
I believe the papers already know more about that than I do.
The amount was so large, Mr. Fu. Did you have any particular objective in bringing them into this country?
It was for a charity fund, intended for the relief of my countrymen in China.
Do you have any personal theory as to...
Hola. You will pardon the interruption, since the money was not my own. Unless it is recovered, I shall feel in honor bound to replace it from my personal resources.
Thanks so much, Mr. Fu. And I've an idea your bonds will be recovered before long.
Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Her phone. Send someone to follow her. Find out where she goes and to whom she speaks.
Well, it just doesn't stand to reason. You people have been working 3 weeks in this
Your reporter friend just phoned and said she found Natasha.
Where'd she phone from?
Well, she didn't say, but she said she'd meet you at 4th and Canal Street and for you to come running.
4th and Canal. Thanks very much.
What makes you so sure that Natasha's at Wing Foo's?
I saw a woman come out of a room with Natasha's clothes over her arm.
Her clothes? But that makes it sound as if she's a prisoner.
It sure does.
Redberry 同佢真係嚟緊啦。
好啦。放回了。
Mississippi, you stay here and watch. I'm going to phone Scotty, tell him to bring down a search warrant.
Red, look. There she is now, coming out of that hallway next to Wing Foo's.
Stay here. I'm going to follow her.
Just a minute.
I beg your pardon. I mistook you for someone else.
I meant that you should. I trust that you will not leave until we have reached an understanding, Mr. Barry.
What sort of an understanding?
About the Russian bonds that we are both after.
You can't keep me from getting them eventually, but you do make it more difficult.
What would you suggest?
I am prepared to pay you.
Well, to leave this case,
How much?
shall we say 10,000?
Well, 20,000.
How do you know I won't double-cross you?
I have ways of my own to stop that,
I have only to touch the trigger of this gun to rid myself of you.
without expense.
All right, come on out and pay off. I know when I'm whipped.
It would be foolish for me to show myself. But here's the money.
It's just as foolish for you to show me where you were hiding. Now you come on out before I start shooting.